Ali.
Women's épée semi-final number 2 here at the 2026 European Fencing Championships sees Esther Mahari of Hungary on the left. Number 4 taking on the world number 1. Lehis from Estonia. These two have had myriad seasons, both getting gold, silver and bronze on the regular circuit. World Championship silver and European Championship silver last year for Katrina Lehis is the difference between the two and why Lehis is higher in the world rankings. So clear that Mahari now is going to try and operate off Lehis's blade, certainly in the early stages. Lehis is in her exploratory phase. She is looking to see what Mahari is doing, which direction she's going in, and that is why, so that she can then find that moment to dive in and attack her opponent as she's trying to set up her own hit. This time, as she's going backwards, she picks up the blade, the block, septine block, and then up into the high line for a hit in ceased. Fencing to find the areas on the target that the fencer is either parrying or hitting. Mahari's got to be a little careful here. She's getting too close to Lehis. She's getting within Lehis's hitting distance because Lehis is taller. She can hit from further out. And Lehis is happy to let Mahari come onto her and just work her feet to pick the moment to launch her counter action. And she's doing it in the knowledge that she knows she can't be hit if she also steps backwards when she's made the hit. First meeting of these two in 18 months. They last met at the World Cup in Vancouver in 2024-2025 season. And Lehis won that one 15-9. Four fights up to 15, dating back to October 2018, and Lehis has won all of them. That said, last meeting, a couple of years ago, Mahari was only 23, so her fencing would have developed quite a lot in the last 2 years. So they're going to let the last few seconds tick away. Lehis has grabbed the advantage here. Mahari's got a bit of work to do. 5-2 down. The Hungarian finds herself in the world number 1. He's bossing this. It goes so quickly. Consultation with Novoselov, champion, coaching Estonian women. Sometimes hard to read facial expressions and body language of the fencers, but that suggests to me that Mahari has not lost any confidence whatsoever. She's a little annoyed with herself. That means that she's not executing what she wants to do well enough. Break has come at a good time for Esther Mohari. Second period, though, underway. Again, just trying to operate off the blade, Mohari. Looks to me like, despite the double coming out there, that she's a little bit happier with that. She now probably has a better idea of where she should start the action from in terms of the distance between them. If you're trying to sort of gauge that, just have a look at the relative positions of the front feet. Just a fraction closer than that, and that's worked perfectly. She's got hold of the blade there. She's changed the line of her parry as well, or how she's taken the blade. Before, she was using a circular ceased movement where she goes underneath her opponent's blade, comes around the other side. This time it's a closing cart, and she's then pushing her guard down into the septime line, basically across her body and down. The idea is to try and get hold of your opponent's point on your guard and then just guide it away from your body. Then they can't hit you. Again, going for that action, but didn't hit the body. She hit on the carpet outside of the piece, and so that hit's not given. Mohari was the one that said to the referee, I didn't hit.
You can wear it, man. Put it in.
Double. Juan.
Okay.
Anger.
Second will be assistant.
Red. Ali.
Cedar and do. Okay.
Ali. Pusher. Juan. Anger. Anger. Red. Ali. Ali. Pusher. Juan.
Well, as soon as Mohari starts to dent in the deficit, Lehis is just controlling this, just keeping that, using a sort of 2-point buffer as the warning that she needs to just be a little bit more active on the defence. He's kind of controlling this one at the moment, and inside the minute of the second period, Lehis gets another one. Just feels like there needs to be a bit more of a change here from Esther Mohari. The problem is, Lehis is just not letting it get anywhere near her blade. Mohari just backing off here. I think she'll be happy now to leave this and go back to the drawing board with the coach in the second break.
Minut.
So 2 periods done, and if anything, Lehis has made, well, for sure she's made it more difficult for Muhari. She's opened up her lead here, but she's by just sitting back and controlling where the blade is and not allowing Muhari to get hold of it, she's made her life incredibly difficult. Short of just running in and increasing the pace of the fight, she's very dangerous against a much taller fencer. I'm not entirely sure Muhari has got an answer to this. Third and final period. Katrina Lehis is in control of this women's semi-final, placing the gold medal match at the European Championships up for grabs. Esther Muhari needs to come up with something a little different. She has already started at a much closer distance. She's having to hunt this down early, and you can see that she's just waiting for the bounce in from Lehis to then pick up the blade and go to target. Lehis not going to fall for that trick again, that's the thing. Well, Lehis is just going to sit back here. She's not going to take any risk whatsoever. Muhari is desperately running out of time. And just the strength, the height, the reach of Lehis is proving to be the undoing of Esther Muhari. She's lost all 4 of her fights up to 15 against Lehis in the past. And it doesn't look like that's going to change here. Just the single lights for Muhari just not coming up often enough. For every one that she gets, which is great, gives her, buoys her, and it's brilliant. Lehis is getting at least 1 single light back and at least a double on top of that. So she's creeping closer to the target score of 15 without Esther Muhari really threatening her. This is all about the beginning. This is all about getting into the lead for Lehis and then forcing her opponent to chase her down and just using her height and her reach. It could go horribly wrong if you don't get the lead, but on this occasion, Lehis has got herself to within 1 of making it through to a second consecutive European Championship final.
point.
Shows a bit of impatience there. Lehis going for a little attack of her own.
Fred, Ali.
She's got a real big buffer here inside the final minute. Very difficult to close 4 hits anyway. But when your opponent is 1 away from the target, impossible. Won't count that one because it happened after Muhari went past her opponent. There's a review going on. There's no light at this point. There's still no light. There's still no light.
Padutush. Anger.
Oh, now, was that hit as she went past? No.
Distance, please. Red, Ali. Al, touche, point.
And there you have it. It was looking like a foregone conclusion after the second period.
Elle se retrouve à nouveau en finale un an après Genova 2025, nouvelle finale continentale pour Katrina Lehis, Estonie. New final again.